I do appreciate that. But it looks like I got some action happening over here. And all that, look at that. We just blew past that 15 minutes and not even notice. Meyer,
I know.
that's what's up, man.
Wow.
No
What are we
breaks,
doing?
dude.
Hey, we're just having too much fun.
We're having a good time. We're having a good time. All right, so I'm going to pull this up. And it's time to see what I can do. It looks like we got Habibi. We got some more Amber Steel coming your way, possibly. Oh,
I don't know. Habibi's been kind of a little bit of an R&B and been a little bit of a trader this set.
He's
So we'll
doom
see
and
what
gloom.
he's on.
So it looks like we have Elias A is going to be in the red corner, it seems, and then we have Matthew M is going to be in the blue. So let's update the names really quick, and then I know he's been dooming hard on the set 7. He's like, and he said, and I quote, Habibi says, he says that he said the best Amber card is the packaging material, that the throwaway cards, which is a crazy thing to say, but it's so funny. He's saying that he's saying like the little instruction manuals are the better than the Amber cards that they came out with. That's crazy. Yo, Harlan Sweet is in the building saying BS is back. I love to see that. I love to see that.
It's chilling great at tier 1.5. You know.
No, Blue Steel's eating good, man. I think Blue Steel is going to be a powerhouse of the sale. I think they have a strong. I think it's going to be so annoying, and I've said that before in one of the other streams. Is that I think I'm such a Blue Steel fan, but Blue Steel is good when everybody's not playing it. It's a very hipster style deck. Yep. If everyone's out there playing Blue Steel, it's annoying because the mirror sucks. Okay, for one. And the gameplay is not very cool. I'm not gonna lie. For the mirror, it's cool when one person's doing it a little bit. When you got one guy at locals or two people, which is what it usually is. But when 20% of the field is playing Blue Steel, that's a tournament I don't want to be at. I'm not about to sit here and go to I'm not
turns for every round of Swiss.
Going to time every single round, just straight up slamming Cogsworth on each other and Diamond and Aerial. And I don't want to do that for 6 hours. Are you kidding? It's not going to be fun. No. Okay, no. All right, but still, it's going to be a vibe though. It's going to be energy. I'm looking forward to being a part of that. I'll play it. I'm telling you what, if I go to locals and I got like a very strong, committed 9 to 12 person locals, that if I show up and 6 of those people are playing Blue Steel, I'm never going back. I'm never going back. I will stay at home. I will not show up to that. No chance. No way. And you know what's going to happen. If we show with 12 people and 8 of those people are playing Blue Steel, I would never go back. Needs to be one person. One person playing Blue Steel, like Cap. That should be a rule or something. All right, here we go.
Real quick, you forgot an I in Habibi's name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just Habby.
Hobby. Oh,
I mean,
dude.
I like Habby. Leave it.
My bad. Dude, Habibi's gonna. I should do that anyway because I be trolling. Habibi trolls me every day, so I should just leave it to troll him. Okay. Elias A. It's actually Elias A. I put Habibi. Is it
Habby A?
Habby. I'm gonna put Habibi A, dude.
Oh man. Now the one reason I think Elias would be playing Amber Steel here is because he has an all enchanted foil Amber Steel list.
For sure. His deck is also beautiful. Beautiful deck.
It is a beautiful deck. So I could see that he'd pull it out for that. But we'll see. He's been all over the place. He played a little bit of purple yellow, he played some purple steel. So we'll see what he comes out with today. All right. I love those sleeves.
There it is. That's Habibi A versus Matthew M. Okay, here it is. As Habibi's going to be on the bottom portion of the screen. He's got those beautiful sleeves. Again, another gorgeous deck. We got the Winnie the Pooh Wizard sleeves. I like that. We've seen a little bit of mix and match. Yeah. Let's go.
We're seeing stuff all over the place. Speaking of sleeves, really quick, we do have a great sponsor. I think we should mention them. In-game sleeves.
There you go.
Make sure you guys check those out. Now back to the game.
Dude, that's so good, dude.
All right. I don't know who won the dice roll. I think it was Habibi. So.
Oh, dude, the follow is my thing. Is this still going? I need to figure out how to stop this. Okay, no more let's go. I can't stop it, dude. No more let's go. Alert box is off, dude. It's all off. I'm going to check one more time. But thanks for the follows. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Nessa Polita, the Goat World is finding me, dude. Oh, man. This is where I've been. Everybody's asked, where's JDZ?
Congratulations.
This is where I've gone. You guys have located me now, and I'm on Twitch doing Lorcana every day.
All right. We got a Steel Song
Another
mirror.
one. Oh, look at that. Meyer, you got this.
I know, I know. We'll see if Matthew is playing Steel Song. He inked a Pluto, so we that could still be aggro or um diggy diggy hole. So we'll see what happens. Are we going to have no red blue yet? Man,
None.
we're having a good time.
We haven't hit any red blue. We're none.
Oh man, that's wild. Man, well, let's see. Up, diggy diggy hole. Here we go.
Okay,
Here we go. We
okay.
have a repeat.
I don't
So
mind Diggity Hole. I can watch Diggity
nope.
Hole because the games
Yeah.
go by quick. The
Hmm.
games happen, and I think it's fine. And this I think this is a mirror match of the exact matchup that we literally just
It
watched. It looks like
yes.
traditional versus Diggy Diggy Hole, and let's see
Hmm.
if Habibi can manage to do what wasn't able to be done last time and win from the Steel
Hmm.
Song perspective, more classic traditional version. All
It's
my
gonna be
it's gonna
Zeus.
no
Nope. All right.
storm onto the Cindy. And for all my Goat Worldians out there, when I say Diggy Diggy Hole, it's basically another Steel Song deck, but it doesn't have some of the other advanced singers like the Ariel and Ursa Vanessa and Naveen's. They don't play any of that stuff. They more low to the ground, more aggressive deck. Think of a warrior deck versus a chaos control deck. I
Ooh.
would say if that makes
I
any
think
sense to the Goat Worldians out there.
I think he whiffed on his aerial,
They all do.
unfortunately.
Ariel's trash, dude.
Yeah, I know. Aerial, like,
Ariel makes me so angry, dude. Gaston is just
yep.
better. I'm so sick of Ariel. No
Oh
offense.
yeah.
I know it's your girl.
Hey, I'm with you. Like
She,
that was part of the reason I didn't play a lot of Steel Song this last set. Like Boomy has it knows what's going on. He doesn't run aerial in his list,
hmm
and I've never seen a happier Steel Song player.
I'm
Like,
trying to tell you, Ariel, the idea of getting that plus value of going to your deck and getting a song to your hand is so intoxicating. But when that thing misses, it just fills me with a rage that I just
yep.
can't describe, dude. It is so annoying. So I just put Gaston in, and you know he's gonna sing and vibe,
Hmm.
dude. That's it, and he can withstand those brawls. But granted, brawls not an issue here, as you're going to go ahead and quest up the Calhoun. No, we're going to send damage in.
Ooh,
That's
that is
spicy.
risky.
That's a
That is
spicy. That's a spicy meatball, dude.
see. I would just have not done anything. No quest.
Yeah,
No like
dude. This
that.
Rapunzel's
Oh, it's
instant.
gonna get punished.
Wow, that's a bold move.
Bold move, Connor.
Maybe you're trying to play around the because now you can whole new world if you want, and then Rapunzel.
Exactly. Yep.
That's
So
brutal. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the mega punish is going to come in, or maybe you'll just win out there and just completely befuddle your opposition and keep that Vanessa from questing. If you high roll it and win, and it worked
yeah.
out, you're a genius. But this could backfire tremendously here, and you're gonna aerial number two.
Oh, no Rapunzel.
No Rapunzel, so maybe it
He
worked.
whiff.
Or if you
Did he
have,
whiff again?
bruh,
Did this man shuffle his deck? Oh
oh
my
my.
god. No.
And we are going to go ahead and sing here, and
Uh,
we're going to strength the Calhoun, and then
and Zeus the
Zeus.
Daisy. Okay.
So I
Oh,
guess it sort of worked, as you will be able to
and
take out the Vanessa now, and you didn't get
and he
punished.
skips inking.
I'm
Oh
tilted. If I'm
man.
Habibi right there, I'm tilting so bad, like I might not be able to finish the game. I think I'm tilting so
I will.
hard. I'm tilting so hard. No Rapunzel, double whiff. I'm tilting so hard. I'm probably quitting the game right there. Like I won't be able to finish. I'd be so mad. I'd be like so angry. I wouldn't be able to finish the game at that point. But
Now, I will say that judging by his hand and the fact that he's whiffed twice, I'd imagine that he has another Zeus in
hmm
his hand. And maybe a wheel because he didn't ink that turn.
he didn't.
So he has an inkable.
Oh,
So maybe let the storm rage on, and that's not good. Like,
and so look at that. The Calhoun Gambit actually paid off in mega dividends as you're able to
it
clear
did.
a singer. And I mean, sometimes you got to throw caution into the wind, I guess. And it
Yeah.
worked out
Yep.
great there for Matthew M. Not even going to lie. As a BB is now with these two just feckless aerials sitting here looking so silly. They didn't even do anything, bro. Would you play? Oh, and Sven comes down
And
and able to ready.
okay. Nice. All right.
I mean, would you play a card that costs 3, quest for 1, and does 2, 3? Absolutely not. But you have 2 on the board right now, which is insane.
Whoa, that diggy diggy hole list has World's Greatest Criminal Mind. That is interesting. That is a tech.
A little bit of
That is
spice. You gotta get them.
yeah,
You
that
got you gotta get them Tamatoas off the field. You gotta get them Sisus. You gotta get them dragons. I don't hate it, man.
those half sharks.
Half
Like
shark.
that is
Yeah.
good. Now I did miss what Habibi inked. I am curious what that was. So yeah,
Uh,
that was I wish I would have seen that. But he has one card in hand and
it's a
he
thousand percent whole new world. So maybe we get another Pete here, as we will strength the healthy aerial. So it will cause you to exert the Daisy, and you send the strength to the bottom.
oh,
More rage. The
yep,
rage is
more
building, dude. And he could
oh
he could go
man.
aerial here, as you will get some value out of this Pete if you felt so inclined. You can spin into the Pete aerial plus here if that was your last card, or you might have to just you don't even want to sing. Would you sing here?
I, I mean, if you can take out the Pete, sure. Like, so he is going to sing
Oh,
to deal. Okay,
we'll
and
storm.
then pause. Yep. Oh man, he is just trying to find something.
If he misses
Oh
here,
God, please don't
please, I
whiff.
can't deal with this.
Oh
I
no.
can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. He's got to hit. I mean, odds and statistics just don't line up. If the last card too, baby. Oh my goodness, he almost missed again. Oh man, I'm selling the deck. I'm taking it right over to the vendor. Them arrows getting cut up into a million pieces. So you will get a chance to sing
Uh,
again if you felt so
yep.
inclined.
What feels even worse about that is knowing now that he has sent 8, 9, 10, 11 cards to the bottom of his
Mm-hmm.
deck that he probably wanted. Those Rapunzels, that's like all of these great cards are now gone. So, oh man. Ugh.
Dog, it's tough. This is tough. All right, so what's going on here? Insidious in the building? JDZ, what's happening here? Please explain. Okay, so we have the Amber Steel Mirror on the bottom screen. We have Habibi, aka Elias A, and Elias is playing the more traditional version of Steel Song. Where on the top of your screen we have Matthew M, who's playing a newer version or newer-ish version. It's called Diggy Diggy Hole. It's more aggressive, more low to the ground. You play dwarfs, 7 dwarfs mine, and also the dwarf characters. And when you move those to the mind, you can inflict 2 damage. Okay. In Yu-Gi-Oh, we have attack and defense. In Lorcana, we have willpower and strength. Willpower is your defense. Strength is your attack. Right now, you have these 2 aerials who can sing songs. When you say sing song, you can exert characters and you can sing a song for the cost of that singer keyword on their description. Ariel's singer 5. So now it's been challenged and banished because Ariel had 2 damage already. The dwarf that's Doc has 1, and you're able to take it out, and now you're also able to trade up the Pete as well. All right, so that's catch you up. That'll catch you up. Let's go.
Now you can play Lorcana,
Now
DLC day 2 level. Like you got this.
you got it.
No.
And we'll continue to trade in as we take
Yep.
the Doc as well with the Robin Hood, and you'll take 1 damage back. So whenever you challenge in, you take whatever their toughness is, or excuse me, whatever their strength is, you take it back to your willpower. So he's got 1 damage on him right now. All right, keep asking questions, and we'll keep answering.
Yeah. Now, so here's the interesting thing. He's only at 4. Like, and he's only at 4. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty good. Like you're kind of whole new world. No,
No,
okay, that is all 4. Let the storm rage on. I think now.
yeah,
So
or at least it's strain, and he got
spin.
double
Okay.
Sven duty, and look at that.
Ooh,
I like
ooh,
that.
nice. That is beautiful. So your opponent, I think the he has 2 cards, so now 3 in hand. Habibi has 1. Is that 1 turn sideways? I think. Yeah, I think that's 1 card in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, oh, you can't even play Big Robin Hood.
What are
That would be great
what
if
are
you
what
could
are your
play
thoughts
it.
on his Sven? He's making that Sven look good. Is that
Yeah,
something that you guys are playing in this Steel Song deck?
you don't see it in a lot of traditional.
Mm-hmm.
You see it more in aggro, but Boomy really showed the power of Boomy Jr. really showed the power of Sven. That ability to challenge into something or double sing quest and then sing is awesome. And then he quests for 2, which is even cooler.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great card. It sings Zeus, right? It's a 4-cost card, and so that's awesome as well. So I could see why you'd want to run it in traditional Steel Song, but
And
you definitely see it more in more aggro lines.
and it's being inkable And Matthew is,
Yes.
is is loving floating this damage. I'm telling you, that is just so risky, as you are going to
Hmm.
take a huge whole new world here. You're losing only one card, so you probably need to commit a ton of characters to the board right now. Rapunzel value here would be immense, and you're able to heal this area, but
Yes.
that's not the spam you want here coming in after that whole new world play. But ugh, I don't.
I would be.
I'd be so
I
scared of
would.
floating all that damage like that.
Yeah. I would be incredibly happy for a Rapunzel here. Like that would. It keeps. It almost guarantees your aerial lives.
Hmm.
Like that, and then you're left with an aerial, a spin, and a 4 cost character, like a Rapunzel that quests for 2. Like that would be. That would be. It'd put me very happy.
Okay, so we will go ahead and
But
string.
now, all right, Ariel lives anyways. So
And I mean, seeing no punishments from these damage being float, like me, I'm just so, and it's always in the front, my frontal lobe of like, okay, I can't give up the
mhm,
Rapunzel. I can't give up the Rapunzel, to the point where I start misplaying, trying not to give up Rapunzel, and maybe I need to start
yes,
just throwing
yep,
caution to the wind, because Matthew has
yeah,
not been punished yet by floating this damage at all, and Habibi hasn't made any inroads to do anything about it. So maybe that's the play. Just say they're not going to have it, and or maybe they might
nice,
not want to
big
play it
Robin Hood.
as.
And I think that's one of the things, right? And I think that's one of the things that separates, the really great players from those that aren't quite there yet is
Mhm.
knowing when, like, okay, statistically the odds of this are this many, and I can just throw caution to the wind. Like, if he draws 3 here, that's really a big bummer. But if he doesn't, then look what I gained out of
Right,
this. And being able to do that math or doing that reasoning is incredibly powerful.
for sure. And
My
just in that,
God,
but in that
Colin.
spot though, he saw so many cards with these aerials. He saw so many cards with the whole new world and just drawing and mulligan. Certainly, maybe he sent the Rapunzel to the bottom of the deck, perhaps with all those aerial whiffs. But
Yeah.
statistically, he should have had one there, and he should have gotten two
Yeah.
more cards, but it just didn't happen. But now this Robin Hood, maybe he had it, and he just want to get more value from it with this Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood Forest. He's up and active. You still have this Finn,
Hmm.
who's a powerhouse, and now you've got complete control of this board, and you've gone through a ton of songs already. So you're gonna have to try to
Hmm.
grind this thing out with what you have in reserve, as Matthew's trying to put a play together to combat you. I think you need to spam here.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have to. And because Habibi has a really interesting position right now where he knows what the bottom 11 cards of his deck are.
Mm-hmm.
He knows essentially what the other half, like the top half of his deck is off of his discard, his hand. Like he has a really good idea what he's drawing into. And so we've seen some songs, but with Ariel whiffing so many times, we know more songs are coming.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in a great position. An aggro deck that's on turn, what, 6 with
Right.
only 4 ink is never a place you want to be. And
As
there's a Zeus.
Yeah, as Sven is going to be able to come out and Zeus up the Calhoun, which is quite good. And
Oh, interest. I've never seen putting the Lilo on top of your deck like that, so you don't forget. That's
is that
interesting.
legal? Maybe they might get him for note
I
taking.
don't know.
I,
Like I know you can put it on top of your discard, but I don't know if you can put it on top of your deck like that because the rules you have a discard pile.
mm-hmm.
So I that's interesting. I am curious on if that is actually a legal thing. Oh, a double Robin Hood.
And they're both
Oh,
they're both enchanted and
that's
gorgeous,
so
man.
pretty. Yeah,
Oh my goodness,
such
they
a
look so good.
gorgeous fox.
We might whole new world here, and we do. The hand was bricked, unplayable.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and you
Oh,
get tremendous
boy.
value there too. Holy! So you got double Lilo there can come back, but having double Lilo probably doesn't matter with double Champion to Sherwood.
Yeah.
That's just free
Yep.
real estate at this point, and
Yeah.
you're just able to.
That would not be a great.
No. As you're able to just blow up the hand, you get some tremendous value there, and now your position looks very, very comfortable. As your opponent
Mhm.
lost a tremendous amount of cards there, you do have double Lilo again. If you can manage to clear these Robin Hoods, maybe that's enough to kind of turn. Unless you're also playing Sven as well, you can get your ink high enough to bring back double Lilo and play Sven, and that could be the plan, perhaps.
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh,
like it's double Robin Hood just makes everything so rough. But where you do have, he's only on 5 ink. So
yeah,
I mean, he could have done Lilo and Sven like you said because Sven could ready the Lilo. So you bring back Lilo before you draw, then you
yep.
ink, then you play Sven. Um, Oh, Pete's nice. That's really good. So,
You need to get to
chat.
you need to get a usually have like one turn where they can spam 3 to 4 characters at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You need that turn to happen soon.
Yes.
So there this is good a
That's
semi
not bad.
spam. That's not
Yeah.
bad, but you need a turn where you can put down a bunch more where your daisies. You need your
Yeah.
more Smeeds. You need to just put a bunch of guys in. And maybe you can set up to a turn. Maybe they got the Kita in their deck, and they can do a huge Kita swing, and then oh my goodness,
Oh my goodness.
triple down.
No.
Holy. Triple dip the chip, man. We got triple enchanted Robin Hoods. What's the estimated retail value of a freaking enchanted Robin Hood these days? They got to be like, what, 250? What are they at?
Oh,
Jeez Louise,
I
that
don't.
deck's gorgeous.
I'd imagine. I bet like one oh look at the Cindy.
Oh, my
That's 300 right there.
goodness.
I bet the big Robin. I bet the Enchanted is probably 150. I'm gonna check.
Okay, yeah,
So
I'm
I
looking up.
want to see a fourth.
It says 158. 158
Cool. Yep.
enchanted. That's not
Okay.
bad. You're right. You're right. It took a deep dive. It went down a little bit there.
Yeah.
Very
You're just
cool
not
though.
seeing it
Yeah.
with red blue being popular. You don't see a lot of
It-
it's stupid red blue. No, anyways.
With that Cindy though, enchanted Cindy is gonna always hold
Yep.
value. She got that
Yep.
Princess Tax doing her thing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful,
Yep.
beautiful card. Beautiful deck, man. These enchanted decks, I can always admire from afar, but I can never
Yes.
possess, dude. I don't think I have the way my bank account is set up. I don't think I can responsibly go in for
Yes.
a full enchanted situation like that.
The way I wear this wedding ring on my hand, I don't think I could go full enchanted like
Okay.
that and
Yeah,
expect
same.
to still wear the wedding ring.
Same. I have a wife as well, and if she were to, I have Rapunzel's, but I don't have the I don't have, mine are not foil. I don't. Oh, he gets a Cindy too with the storm.
Nice. Okay.
So that's something good. You got to hunt for the good stuff in these dark times, because you got
Yes.
triple Robin Hood on, and I just don't think there is a world where Diggy Diggy Hole can combat triple Robin Hood on the
Yeah.
board with another 2 quester. So that's 2, 4,
Like
6, 8, going up 16 next turn, 17 potentially. It's cooked.
yeah, there's not like because okay, so you quest here and they gain 6 like for you questing. Like I mean,
Yeah.
like you legitimately have to build a board to get to 20 in one turn or 2 turns, and meanwhile they don't quest for whatever
Right.
reason.
You gotta have
Like,
you gotta have
it's
a series of like John Silvers and Ketas like in
yep,
harmony.
exactly.
And I think people
Um,
have kind of stopped playing that Shift Kita or the Kita
mhm.
line in the Diggy Diggy Hole versions, which I thought was good. But you got to
Mhm.
replace it with somebody who can do a very similar thing. Even that John Silver, I think, would be an okay addition. He can challenge for 3. He can stop the questing. But I mean, this Poop Liquid Power Ain't is not doing much. Maybe you have to trade up here.
Yeah. Oh, seeing okay.
Strength.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5. Oh, you needed to challenge first and then seeing that.
Yeah, that was a slight miss sequence there coming
Yep.
in from Matthew there, because now Robin, champion of Sherwood,
Now he gets to draw.
will get a
Yep.
draw here, and we'll just blow up the Sven
Oh.
instead. And now you
Oh,
float
so
more
he
damage.
just
There's
okay.
no
All
way
right.
you can float damage 3 times and not get hit by Rapunzel. There's no way you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it once. You can do it twice. What?
Whoa! What is that? Oh my god!
You've forgotten me with the
Holy
technique
crap!
hitting double Rapunzel too.
Oh
Look
my
at the spice.
god!
Look at BB cook. Let him cook. Hold up.
Oh jeez, we're never gonna hear the end of this now.
And we're gonna go ahead and
Naveen for
Naveen,
strength.
and then
Oh man.
we'll take down the Pete, gain 2 in the process, put 3 back.
Mm-hmm.
Is he not playing Rapunzel? Like, how are you? I have not seen a Rapunzel come down
Yeah.
once this whole game. Maybe they're just gone, huh? Maybe he sent them all to the bottom
Yeah.
of the deck.
Maybe that's all he saw with Ariel's was Rapunzel's. That is wild.
That
Oh
is
my goodness.
that's
Um,
bro.
jeez.
Thoughts on
That was
thoughts on
okay.
you have forgotten me in the
That it, I feel like I'd seen him say something about that a while back, and it's I will never run it. It will never be in my deck. But you know what? It worked out. Like it's
it
cool. Like no one
seemed
would expect
good
it. Like
right there.
yes, yeah, like for sure. God, it's been. Is it only an action or is it a song?
It's a song.
Like, it is a song.
It is a song. Ariel can
mean-
get it. Ariel can sing it. Smin can sing it. Naveen can sing it. Rip 2. Is it better than Bare
I mean,
Necessity? I think it's better than Bare Necessities.
yeah, I would say it's better than Bare Necessity. I mean, the advantage of it is no one's going to expect it. So if they're
Mm-hmm.
sitting low, like, or they don't, okay, I'm gonna throw my hand out because it's not green steel discard. So now that they've thrown their hand out, they're like, I've got 2 cards for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
No one, yeah.
Or
I
they're
mean,
setting up like some kind of dock
why not?
shenanigans. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just an action. It's not a song. Oh, I thought it was a song. It's not a song. For sure, not a song. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. It's not a song.
Okay.
It's not a song.
All
My
right.
bad.
Okay.
My bad. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
back in
What
my.
am I thinking
It's
about?
back in my never play.
It's back. Okay, no more. No. Okay, if it was a song, it would be insanely busted. It's not a song. It's
Okay.
he's playing it though. He's playing it. Okay, Habibi, I gotta ask him about that if he comes to the interview room.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yep.
It's not a song. I thought for some reason I thought he just Naveen and played it. He played Strength. That's what it was.
Yeah,
I'm losing
yeah,
it. Okay,
yeah.
I'm losing. My bad. It's ink though. It's a land. You can just ink it.
Yeah.
If it comes up, just draw it and ink it. It is inkable.
Did you say it's a land?
It's a land, dude. That's a term. I heard these Magic players. They're corrupting me, dude.
Yeah.
And it's a land, bro. You can ink it.
You're hanging out with Wonderland too long.
Yeah.
Too much.
It's rubbing off. Dude, ink
man.
caster mage, dude.
Yeah.
It is something like that. I'm learning. I'm getting it.
Yeah, there you go.
Piece by piece.
I mean, look at me. I say wheel more than I say whole new world.
I don't even say whole new world.
Heard...
I don't say whole new world anymore. I don't even say it anymore. It's always wheel now. It just seems better, and it makes me feel like I'm in too. Like I feel like I'm a part of it. Like I'm on the inside crew.
Look how cool.
Look how cool I am. Whole new world. Psst, nah, that's wheel, dude. What's
it
wheel?
Just feels really bad when they're like, "Oh, did you like that format of Magic?" It's like, oh, crap. Well.
And they call you a poser, dude. You're like, oh, well, yeah, dang, yeah.
What was it? They compared Daisy to like Goblin Mine or something. I was like, yeah, it's just like this Magic card. It's, yeah.
And you just start sweating. You're like, oh, I gotta get out of this conversation, dude. I don't know. I'm out of my depth.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
No.
And it's always like Magic cards. They always sound like heavy metal bands, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, did you see? Man, it just reminds me like, you know what? That Poop Piglet pirate, that reminds me of Anthrax Tornado, dude. It's kind of like Anthrax Decimation, dude. It's the same thing, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It's wild. It is Goblin Mine. There we go. See, Luke over here, trying to turn us over, like trying to get us only on Magic terms.
Oh yeah. Oh, that card, man. That new card they're printing, that new Mickey Mouse. That's just like deathcore heavy mantle bear blood, dude. It's crazy. It's just the same card.
And I feel like there was a new card released this set where they were all on board. Maybe it was Ink Geyser. No, it's the Hercules card. They said it's just like some Magic card. I'm sure Luke will tell us.
What is it? What is it? Hold on. I remember this conversation too. It's like
it's Goblin Guide. Goblin Guide.
God, I know the one you're talking about. That Show and tell. Oh, that sounds fine.
Show and tell. Yeah.
As we got the patent pending chart of the turn one, Cindy has hit the play, and we got a match. We're matching your energy.
All right.
We're matching. No, I've seen this chicken play happen too, where they didn't have the song.
Yes.
And then we saw where neither player had the song, and it was just so funny. But we played 2, put out the Smee, sing the string.
Oh, he's got the song
every single time. They never didn't have it.
And that's just the gamble, right? Like you do it, and if they don't have it, then you kind of almost win. And if they do have it, then well, I lost the gamble. So,
but sometimes they don't have it. As we saw in that last round, there was no Rapunzel to be had, and it worked out pretty okay. I won't say great, but it worked out pretty good. As we got another one too, so we're double dipping the strengths. And that is such a down tempo maneuver as your plus value mega. And we're keep spamming this Ariel. You better get to work, Ariel.
No.
You better get to work. You better get to work.
There's no way. Okay, he saw multiple songs this time. He actually has to think about it. Okay. All right. Gosh. Oh man.
Oh no, that's a gamble though. It worked out, and we will go ahead and pay that cost, and we'll keep that strength in hand. And this Pete is about to be vigorous. You know he's coming every single time. On 3, Pete hits the board. Protect yourself, and you can quest heavy. Let's see if that's what happens here.
Man, oh man.
there he is, right
Oh.
on time, just as you drew it up. And we'll go ahead and quest pretty big for 6.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can't exert this aerial, or Calhoun's going to clonk the aerial. And it looks like you will take out the Cindy just in case.
Wow.
Oh,
To play
Sven.
Spin.
Sven
Yeah.
can come in. Look
I,
at that.
I bet that's what. Yeah. Otherwise, that's wild. It has to be Sven.
It's always Sven here. And we're going to go for 4.
Okay.
We'll go
There
ahead
we
and ready
go.
the
All
aerial by
right.
playing Sven. So heads up play, heads up deck
And
building.
then now you're just hoping he doesn't have Rapunzel. Like a Rapunzel would be
Catastrophic.
really bad here. Yeah. So because if he doesn't, then Smee, you either quest with Smee and lose him, which sucks, but you got 6 lore off of 1 card. Like that feels pretty good. Oh, no Rapunzel.
No
So,
Rapunzel. And it looks like Doc, though. It looks like we had a Doc come down and
oh
we're able to
no.
keep the party train rolling and bring out the Pooh Piglet Pirate. And is it?
Now you can quest with Smee.
I think it's quest.
No.
I think it's quest game. You can't quest the I don't think quest the Pete is a vibe, but you definitely probably can just throw this. You could quest the Smee
I think
free and clear.
quest the Smee and Pete, and then
Yeah.
leave the.
Why not quest the Smee?
In that was interesting. He must have a Rapunzel. Like he
Gotcha.
has to have a Rapunzel.
Gotcha.
in
Gotcha.
hand.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, but still, you're setting another trap here for yourself. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter. You have to quest. You got to quest to win. Because you can send the Sven into the Pete and then get 3 from the Rapunzel if you felt so inclined. And you will get a trade. That's a +3 interaction too. +4,
Yeah.
technically. It's huge.
I think I would have quested with Smee there. Like I see what he's trying to do with the Rapunzel, but if he has a song but then again, if you sing the song, Calhoun just comes back and takes out, Ariel, and Pete takes out Sven.
Okay, so
he's gonna dig for song.
maybe you can hit the Zeus here, and that might change your play a bit.
Yeah, because he'd be at 9.
He does hit the Zeus. Look at that.
It's the Zeus. Okay, so now he has to decide: do I take out the Calhoun? Do I take out the Smee to stop Rapunzel, or even the Piglet to stop 3 lore?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Piglet's the worst choice of the 3, but
keep in mind that Piglet is also a captain too, so it will prevent the
yes.
Smee from taking that additional damage. So he's kind of climbing on the list. You got 2 songs, so you can play. You got the strength, and you have the Zeus. Who are you taking down? I think Calhoun's got to go for sure.
Oh, he does have a strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got the strength off of the first aerial that got peated.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So and then you Zeus the Smee, right?
Yeah, I think you got to get rid of the Smee. You have to get rid of the Smee because Ariel coming down next. The Rapunzel coming down next turn.
Thing. So Pete can just challenge and get the same Rapunzel value.
True, and get pluses too.
Yeah,
that's true. So I think you're just he does go after the Pete here.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the Rapunzel, at least you tried everything you could, and this spot still seems not the worst for either player. I think we're gonna have a good game here as we're at 7 in the lore. We got 7 versus 0, but this spot does seem salvageable as Habibi is trying to actually turn the corner right now to take over the position. Rapunzel here would be grotesque, but still, if he goes Rapunzel and we bring out Ursula with the last ink, if that is Whole New World in hand, is Rapunzel even that good?
Cooking. And that's just it, right? If that is a Whole New World, at this point you don't really care if he plays Rapunzel.
Mm-hmm.
You might even be happy he plays Rapunzel because that's his turn.
That's
right?
your whole turn.
So if that is a Whole New World, that's
a backbreaker. I think if that is Whole New World, I think the game might come to a screeching halt because you have theoretically you could have up to 4 singers going into next turn with a full bevy of hand and a full inkwell too. That might be something that you might not be able to fully recover from if you go for Rapunzel here to heal that Smee. Tight spot.
Yeah, this is a really tight spot. Like there's a lot of choices to be made here, and he's just gonna quest. All right, I like it.
Oh yeah, you get a bunch of lore too. That's huge. And we'll bring out the Sven.
Okay.
Why are we readying the Smee? I'm ready the Piglet there. I guess it doesn't matter, but Smee is not going to take that damage, and I'd rather have you challenge in. But I guess the Sven. Oh, you got to because the Sven can get Rapunzel value from you. That's cool. That's tight. What were you thoughts on there?
Yeah.
What would you do here?
Oh no, that's very true.
Yeah,
Because if he had readied the Piglet, then Ursula could challenge the Smee, take out the Smee, and get
yeah,
Rapunzel value. So
true.
that was actually
Heads
a
up. Yeah.
really heads up play there. That was really clever. Another aerial. Oh, that and see, this is as an aggro player, the last thing you want to see is all these aerials just digging for cards. Sees a strength.
Yeah. I think.
Oh man,
I
you
think.
take out spin or no Smee?
Yeah, you can either. I think either one at this point.
Yeah.
I'll probably drop the Sven just because, and we can challenge one. We
Yep.
can. Yeah, I think you can clear the whole board here if you really wanted to. I'm sure you got enough songs in your hand to do so. As you can just challenge and banish the dock, pop the Smee with another song, and you're on your way. I think he's turning the corner.
Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. But you're 13. You're still in it. Like
Mm-hmm.
especially if he can't clear both of these, he can clear one. We know that for sure. But the timer is definitely on at this point because yeah, I mean he's at 15 this next turn. So the timer is on. Like
So this might be a good time
oh,
to Rapunzel now, but still it's a
yeah,
huge turn off. As well, quest for Sven ready. Are you
nice.
not playing Rapunzel? Maybe you don't. We did see Rapunzel last time too.
Yeah,
As
he
well,
discarded two of them with.
that's
Oh
right.
my goodness!
Another one.
There it is! There it is again! Oh my
It goes crazy.
god!
We'll quest it
Yeah,
all, and that's
but
gonna
this is like he's at 19 now. Like
yeah. And
he just has to top deck one character.
those are little
Like
that's a little baby questing power too. I mean, there's a lot of ones over
yep.
there. Nobody's hitting for two. As we bring out another chunky Lawrence, we'll go in, put Lorthel on
Oh
board, put it at 19, and Habibi might be shattered to the core here. If you
yeah, he
can't,
needs a song.
oh no, you gotta get to the song. And
Oh,
how did
oh, but he has
wait?
no
Hold up.
song.
How did oh Smee should he took that damage, right? Smee perish or no? Did he already have two?
Smee should be gone.
Okay,
Yes,
let's get the
Smee
judge
should
in
be
there. Smee
banished.
should be off the Smee should be banished. Okay.
Yes.
Let's pause this production. Let's get a judge over. I don't know if you guys can hear production. Let's get that Smee should be off the board. I don't know if somebody can yellow across there. I have no access to I can get into the Discord and share because we're kind of watching from afar. Shout out to ETB, shout out to the judge. Still sits round. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, they got
Oh,
it
he
sorted.
got
They
it.
got it sorted.
Okay.
Yo, shout out
Yep.
to production. Shout out to production.
So
And of course, production points out that I still have round 3 on the thing. It should be round 4. Holy, let me wake up. Let me wake up, dude. Let me fix that real quick. This is round 4 for everyone tuning in. 5 rounds of Swiss. It's 5 rounds of Swiss, followed by a top 8 cut. We'll bring that all to you guys. Bring that all to you guys
yeah.
live.
Oh man. So Ariel can take out Sven here with her effect, but you're still left with Lawrence that quests for 2. So you take out Lawrence with Ariel's effect, and then Sven challenges into Sven, and then you quest for 2, and then hope they don't top deck a character.
Yeah. Can't. Yeah. You have to. I think. Yeah. I think that's a play. I think that's a play. How much ink do they have in reserve? Do they play? Because you have to pay the shift
Well,
cost.
he played shift cost, and then he sang Let the Storm Rage On. So that 2 ink over there, I think he exerted it for Ariel's effect. He just hasn't chosen a target
Got it.
yet.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So it's gotta be the Lawrence, and then you have to. Yeah, because you can challenge your guys into the Sven, and then hopefully you can top another song, and then Ariel Sonic Singer can.
Oh, okay. Wonder Luke's helping us out. So that ink he had was off of the draw. So he didn't have the ink when he played. Um.
Oh, we got
Oh,
cooked.
there's
Production.
judge calls. Nope, he's back. Okay.
Okay.
So he didn't have the ink at the time of playing the aerial. So, or when he sang the Let the Storm Rage On,
Oh, okay.
or did
Oh,
maybe
to
he
pay
did?
the. Do you have to do it immediately or when the song is played? I haven't played too much Sonic Singer. Is it? I thought it was just any time during that turn, or do you have to do it immediately from when it was played? I can't remember. Well, they got it sorted. It seemed like they got it sorted.
Yeah, they've got something going on.
And
So
it looks like Habibi is starting to stabilize here. If he can continue to top songs here, this Sonic Singer can like take over whatever you can put out. Just hit him with a Sonic Blast, and that could be the answer. If you top any character, which this deck does play a billion characters, you should be free and clear to do so. I believe Habibi is top decking, if I'm not incorrect. I can't see the hand unless he's got those two over on the side or in the hand.
okay. So Sonic Warrior is whenever you play a song. So whenever you play a song, you may pay 2. So does that mean you can? It doesn't have to be immediately.
I don't know.
I mean, that's how they played it. So
This is wrong. Luke's saying this is wrong. He had one card, drew for turn, shift aerial, sang the song, then inked. He could not have done that. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what.
Let's see.
Interesting.
I'm not there. I'm not in the vicinity. I can't. I have a chat that and I could talk to the staff after and see if that's exactly what went down. But it has to be. I'm pretty sure it might have to be immediate though on that aerial Sonic Singer. Like you have to. I don't know if you can do it that turn.
They're talking about it right now.
They might be figuring it out.
Yep.
Game's cooked. Oh my goodness. We're in a blender, dude. I see it. I see some hands going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you got to call the judge. So many misplays. Oh, come on. I don't want to say misplays. I think it's just this is round 4. Okay, this is round number 4. People might be a little fatigued. We can't see all the ink. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know the full story. I don't know what the conversation was or what exactly happened because we don't have audio. They're thinking about it.
Yeah. So they're replaying it, but yeah, I don't know if either players made misplays. To be honest, like when you can't see their hand, people, a red blue player in my YouTube chat, typical steel song player, always bending the rules as he plays red blue.
I love it, dude. I love the feud.
But yeah, no, it's I don't know if either player, when you can't see their hands, it's almost impossible to say that misplays have happened. Like you can, but it's hard. But yeah, so it looks like they sided on the side of what Luke was saying, is that Ariel's effect, you need to have the ink when you sing the song.
Got
instead
it.
of singing the song,
then
inking,
okay,
then
so you have to do it immediately. Well, I honestly I don't play enough Sonic Singer to know that, and I thought it was one of those things where because most effects in Disney Lorcana you can just play it whenever it comes up. Like you play it and then as long as you meet the criteria, then you can get that effect to trigger. But this one, I guess the way that it's written, you have to have that effect going right in. No, I'm not. We'll kick the chat up as they're setting up. What the hell was that?
Yeah, no, it's and that is one thing that I've always been interested in, because I know with something like Flute, that card is whenever you play a song, right? If you played a song this turn, gain 1 lore.
Right.
So I kind of assumed all cards were kind of like that.
Me too.
And then I come to find out that's not necessarily the thing. Like for example, here with Ariel, it says whenever you play a song, you can pay 2 ink, and you have to have that ink when you play the song to use her effect. So now here's an interesting, and this isn't to go super crazy about, but when you play the song, do you have to declare like I'm playing the song and I'm using Ariel's ability? Like do you have to, so if I'm playing Let the Storm Rage On, do I have time to draw the card and then decide to trigger Ariel's ability?
According to, I just made a video with Phil. Again, huge shout out to Judge Phil. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. According to Judge Phil, and the Disney rule guidelines, they state you don't have to declare your effects going into the bag. You just have to declare the order in which they come out. So so if you play Storm, I'm guessing Storm goes in, or Storm resolves completely, because Storm actions don't go into the bag. Again, this is just me parroting what I've heard. Actions don't go in; they resolve completely, and so you would have to draw first. Yeah, Storm completely resolves first. You draw the card. Aerial effect goes into the bag, and now I'm assuming, based on what we just learned, is that you have to have that ink available, pay that ink before you can pull that effect. out of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So I guess that does make sense when you think about it like that. So
Yep.
we're all learning, man. This is year one.
Hey.
This is
Oh
year
yeah.
one. We're all getting better. We're all gonna make mistakes, but I just don't want
Oh
to,
yeah.
immediate what I don't like about some of these TCG communities, and I really don't hope that doesn't come into Lorcana is like, oh, that guy's cheating. He's so cheating, or
Mm-hmm.
that guy's so
Mm-hmm.
bad. He's misplaying. He's so terrible. Give people a little bit of just a little bit of birth, dude. A little bit
Oh
of
yeah.
space to be human. Let's make a couple errors and let's learn and figure this thing out. Everyone is not a malicious stone cold cheater. Everyone is not incompetent. People are going to be
Yep.
human. People are going to make mistakes. People are not going to get it right. It's complex and it's not a card that's played that often. And maybe if you think about it, the that way, it's gonna be. Dude, I got indoors in the chat, dude. Indoors. How did you find me, indoors? How did you find me? How did indoors find me? How did
And while he types that out, I completely agree. It's really easy for people to catch, oh, you can't do that, or he drew 3 cards, or because we have 150 people watching right now.
uh-huh.
It's easy for 1 out of 150 people to catch something like that. And
Yeah.
so a lot of the times I don't think I can't know for a fact, but I'm 99% positive that what Habibi did there was no intentions of being malicious, like any of that stuff. So
Right.
so yeah, we just gotta be a little patient.
Just,
We're human. We
just,
err.
just,
Like,
yeah.
come on.
Just give them. I'm asking for a little bit of reprieve, dude. Just a little
Yeah.
bit. And then when someone
Mhm.
continues to do it over and over and over and over and over again, be like, okay, dude, you need to wake up.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
that's a different thing. But I think that's my soapbox of the day. As we are going to go
Yep.
ahead and strength the Daisy to get one. Don't care if Daisy can tank that, and which is crazy, by the way. Daisy just tanks the strength, just
Yeah.
eats that,
Wild.
which is nuts.
All right.
As we'll ink the spin, and then we'll go ahead and probably match Smee for Smee or go for Calhoun here. And no, we'll double dip the
Oh,
chip.
nice.
We'll do
All right.
2 characters out on the play, as Cindy is going to be one of them, revealing the strength going to the bottom of the deck. Hate to see it if you are
Oh
Habibi.
no. Yep.
As we'll get another draw in. So another song could be in the works here.
Ooh, is this a
Look at
yep.
that. Triple strength.
Ooh.
Tylenol. To start
Yep.
it off. I guess you had it.
And then
And
takes out the Daisy. Yep.
look at that. Putting 2 damage on the Smee and kicking it back on over. So you have this lone happy going into your 3rd ink turn. So you don't have enough ink to go for a mine and a move. So this could be interesting. Probably Pete coming down on 3.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All that happening and he still hadn't even played a character yet. And do we see something? We see something.
And it is
Oh,
the
that
one
is
and only
beautiful.
whole
Yes.
new world is in hand.
That is perfect.
But
Oh man.
Pete's always coming in on 3 against this. I think they always hard mulligan for Pete. I don't know why they do that, but it happens a lot. As we'll ink the Lilo, we will play the Pete, of course.
Pete, for this reason, because now he can Pete Strength of a Raging Fire on the Ariel, right? Or he just takes out Cindy. But if he has like 2 characters, then he can take out Ariel, and now you're stuck with this 5-cost uninkable that you can't do anything with.
Oh,
So,
Habibi does reveal the whole new world, or the bare necessities as well.
Bare necessities. So we finally see a Rapunzel. Wow. Can we take a second here to talk about Habibi only playing a foil Rapunzel? Like,
That's crazy. It's a normal.
I know.
It's not even.
Come
It's
on.
not even extended art. It's not
I
even.
know.
It's
Oh
not even
my
Japanese
goodness.
foil, dude. It's just a straight up. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a little disappointed. I'm already typing up my chat right now.
Yeah, I'm a bit upset about that. I think I think that's a bit that's kind of broke behavior. I think it's kind of brokey. I
Yeah.
would say. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of a broke thing to do. I don't speak broke too well,
Ooh.
but it is what it is. As we
Yeah.
we
Play
do
a doc.
we do get the dock. You do have 2, so if you want it, you can yeet this whole new world right now. And it looks like you're not. You're just going to continue to sing strength, and then you're going to Zeus.
Roll the board.
Or
Yeah.
no, strength, double strength Tylenol. So double storm, double strength, and now you have this very menacing Robin Hood. You'll go and put 3 into the locale, and now your spot seems very, very strong with this whole new world that is just looming.
That should be a 3. There we go. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is a great place to be in because now, like, uh, you have 3 cards in hand. I think maybe 2. Um, Habibi has a whole new world in hand with a great singer on the field.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
well,
Pete's a great card. So
we will halt the progress
that's
a little
pretty
bit
great.
more by just
Yep.
continuing to spam these Pete's. I still don't know if this is good enough. You're going to lose your location here for sure. And maybe if you go for the Sven, you can set this Smee back up to keep him around for a little bit longer. Maybe encourage some more Rapunzel, and you won't. You're going to jam another Ariel here. Ariel will reveal a Zeus. Look at that. So maybe Ariel is paying her weight in gold right now. Usually Ariel just sucks, but it seems like this Ariel's going crazy. You won't be able to
Mm-hmm.
play it this turn, but next turn, I think Zeus is probably going to get deployed, and you'll just keep the Ariel ready. Probably is correct, and you don't really have. I guess you have one Rapunzel trap over there in the name of
Mm-hmm.
the Robin Hood, but it's a definite no go zone because he's 100%
Yeah.
going to get whole new world if you do that. So it's a nice little game within the game. As we are going to quest. Nope, we won't.
I would not quest with the Smee.
No
You're
way.
gonna play Whole New World,
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't either. I keep the Smee
I
readied
just yeah
and hold out hope for another day. But Habibi
yeah.
elects to just go ahead and
See,
tribute up the Smee here and pass it on over.
I wouldn't have even quested with the aerial. Like you're in such a great position right now.
Right.
So,
I would have loved that turn coming back next
mm,
turn with three, potentially 3 singers coming back. And
mm-hmm.
you sing Whole New World, and you have Ariel and Rapunzel and Robin Hood. You can do some serious damage coming in that next turn. So you will break up one of the singers, and then
Mm-hmm.
I guess you quest the Daisy and just try to hope. Hope is important, and you hit the you
Oh,
forgot
there we
me,
go.
dude. The,
There we
the
go.
spice is out, dude. You have forgotten me. It's now been sent to the bottom of the deck. How many of those do you think
That's
he's playing? Is
wild.
it just a one-off? You think?
It can't be more than 2, but like he's seen it all 3 games now.
Yeah, that's what makes me
So
think
I
it's
mean,
more.
hmm. Oh no, see,
Yeah, and you're
that
losing.
is why you. Yep.
So you lost 2 of your singers. It would bring out another Robin Hood. Robin Hood takes out Pete, gain 2, and then we go ahead and Zeus the Daisy. And the players are playing with a little bit of speed and vigor now. It seems as we might be getting close to time as they're trying to finish this thing in the confines of the allotted time amount. As we're just going to pay the 3, slam the Lawrence, pass it back on over, and you got 6 coming back your way. As we put out this unsinging
Now you're.
Naveen
Yep.
again. Hate to see it.
Yep.
That's the second time that's happened
I
too.
know.
Naveen coming
Yep. And
out.
that's the game. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I don't think there's much you can do in this spot. It looks like we're going to Pete here, show wheel, and we are going to pass it on over as Steel Song is going to make up for the previous round. So we got Steel
Yep.
Song versus Diggy
There we
Diggy
go.
Hole. The rebuttal has happened as Habibi has got to the absolute Dublinsky. And we'll see if we can get Habibi to come by as we're ending round number 4, going into round number 5. I'm just going to do myself a favor and put round number 5 right now while I'm thinking about it. Here we go. And that went game number 3. That went game number Diggy Diggy
Yeah,
Hole.
there we go. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy.
Diggy Diggy who?
No, that's yep, there we go. Kind of so we got the repeat, the traditional versus the diggy, and
It's 1-1.
both yeah, 1-1, but very spicy traditional on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
That one seemed more of the DeCandio diggy diggy hole. We never saw what his 5-drop may have been though. We saw Pluto's, but we didn't see more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I am curious if he was running something like Kita's, Gantu's, probably not Beast, like just because that's not a common thing to see. But yeah. So, but it looks like Habibi's about to come on.
All right,
So,
I'm gonna hop into
but,
the booth real quick. Again, huge shout out to ETB. Huge shout out to Enter the Battlefield out there in the Toronto area. And it looks like Habibi, he's kind of lagging. He's kind of lagging hard.
Hey guys, Elias is here for your interview.
Yo,
awesome.
Habibi, baby. How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? How you living?
Doing
Congratulations
good.
on your Dublinsky. Showing up with Steel Song. It's
Appreciate
teched.
it.
It's teched out, man. And real quick, while we're thinking about it, can you just describe what happened there at the end of that game number 2? A lot of people are talking about it. Can you just describe from your point of view what went down and how that the last portion of that game 2 transpired?
Yeah, I was holding a aerial Sonic Singer in my hand from for a couple turns,
Mm-hmm.
basically, trying to wait for the right opportunity to shift it and then use its effects. I knew I was against a bad corner.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up shifting it, and then I top deck a Storm, which obviously isn't an ink. So I shifted first, so the aerial sees it. I stormed, and then I drew an ink. And then my question was to the judge and to the player is, can I ink this now and use aerial's effect, or am I not allowed to? The player said yes. I'm like, I don't think so.
Okay.
The judge said yes initially, and then we kept playing. And then I was halfway through the game. I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Like, can we do a double take? So I called the judge on myself again.
Okay.
We did a double take. It turns out you can't ink and then use the effect because it leaves the bag, the trigger.
Gotcha.
So the opponent obviously appreciated it because I basically called the judge on myself to not win the game, and it worked out. I guess
Okay.
game 3 I got a little bit better luck.
I like that, man, and I think that's super important. I think that's playing with integrity. I think is very important to this game, and it's a good identity to Lorcana. A lot of people do that often, so I appreciate you for doing that and clarifying. I learned something today. I learned that you couldn't do that, so it didn't.
Yeah.
It was really cool. So I'm glad it happened. But talk about your deck, man. And Myers, I'm gonna let Myers get in here too because he's a Steel Song expert as well. You guys are both Steel Song enthusiasts, but I saw a lot of spice in there. You got some hand control elements. You got the Bare Necessities. You got the You Have Forgotten Me. You got the Sonic Singer. Those are cards you typically don't play. So let's talk about that. Why are you playing You Have Forgotten Me? It's not a song. I mean, it might be a little slow, a little down tempo. Talk to us about that card and how it works for you. And how many are you playing?
I'm playing 2 You Have Forgotten Me and 2 Bare Necessities. I cut out my signature Be Our Guest card and Lantern,
Mm-hmm.
As well as another card. I think it was a Phil, which was another tech card.
Mm-hmm.
The reason to be honest with you, I would love to say I hard tested it and I knew it was going to be good, but we're on the drive on the way here and we're like, you know what? I want to run something that's going to throw people off. Everyone knows exactly what I'm playing. I'm known as a Steel Song player enthusiast. So I want to play something that when they'll never expect it. And
Mm-hmm.
most Blue Steel players do the dock turns where they keep do 2 cards and they play dock refill and keep doing that. So I was like, if I can catch them exactly on turn 4, they're empty-handed, I can recover and reestablish support. So it was for those matchups. It's for those blue-red players that we all love in Eversteel.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a chance to catch them when they're ramping hard and then hit them when they're holding the Sisu and the B prep. So it ended up working out. I caught a lot of people, surprised a lot of people. Bare Necessities has been okay, but the You Have Forgotten Me has gotten some funny snipes so far.
Okay. Give yourself a chance. Myers, you weren't feeling it. Myers said, and I quote, "I will never play You Have Forgotten Me." So I'm gonna you got Habibi in here. He had a good explanation. You're on the spot. You're in the hot seat. Thoughts on You Have Forgotten Me? Thoughts on his deck?
Hey, that is an excellent explanation for it. I got to admit, that's a pretty good explanation. We were talking about it. A lot of people do that where they'll end their turn with dock or they'll end with 2 cards in hand, hoping to get these spicy turns, set up Rapunzels, and You Have Forgotten Me kind of turns that off. I do stand by my thought of I can't see myself playing it,
Never playing it.
I do really like it. It is an entertaining idea for sure. So
Okay.
just slightly different.
I'll be honest, the second someone knows you're running it, it is horrible. It is not playable. So the entire day, I'm just I finish up my round and I cover my deck and I start shuffling quick so no one sees it. But now that it's known, I'm not gonna catch anyone again.
Okay.
But people have to play around it, so that's a fun time.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We also were admiring your beautiful deck, but we got to talk about those stock foil Rapunzels, man. What's up with that? Why'd you skimp on that? I mean, is that broke energy? Are you poor? What's happening there? Do you not have money or
JDZ,
what?
I know you're the number one in Myers, of course. You guys are the number one commentators in the world, just dripping cash. But I don't have $14,000 to drop on a placement of.
Are you? I mean, how does it feel? How does it feel to be so poor? I mean, like poverty.
Honestly, man.
Like, I mean,
Brokey.
only foil Rapunzels. I mean, I saw it. I like the deck is nice, but I mean, you couldn't even get the foil Rapunzels, huh? Okay.
I couldn't go all the way.
Okay, well, I guess the foil enchanted long form Rapunzels, you couldn't do it. I guess. I mean, I remember when I was broke,
Not yet,
but
not yet.
whatever, dude. I guess. I guess. I mean,
I'm sure Dale would have gone that route, but it's fine.
I mean,
it's fine,
we all. I mean, Dale's obviously well to do. I mean, Habibi's poor. I
Dale,
mean,
Dale can beat me at all the monetary value. I'll beat him in the tournament.
Okay,
we
we'll
go.
see. He's
See?
still
There
alive
you
and
go.
well, and you guys might be meeting each other in the finals if he's still cooking.
We'll
as
see,
we're
hopefully.
as we're going on into round number 5, man. But again, huge congratulations coming out and taking down that diggy hole. That matchup can be a little bit disadvantageous from time to time, and also you played it very well. Your deck and your text came in huge. So you're still alive and well in this tournament. Winning this thing would mean a lot. You own Toronto. You're trying to take over Dale's mantle as Toronto chief executive. So good luck to you. Hopefully you can pull it off. If anyone can do it, it's probably going to be Habibi. Myers, you got anything else for your Amber Steel associate before we let him go take a break before round number 5 starts?
I mean, I got to admit, I'd love to see a finals where you play more discard than the discard player.
That would be good.
That'd be pretty awesome. So
I'll try. I'll keep bad hand just to make that.
there we go.
All right, Habibi. All right, brother. You know I'm kidding, man. I love your deck, man. I love your Twitch. You guys make sure you check out Habibi on Twitch too. He streams all the time, and he's always playing some Amber Steel. So if you want to get better at Amber Steel, make sure you check him out. Check out Myers as well, and also support the ETB broadcast. Well, Habibi, we'll let you go, man, so you can get back out there, take a break, keep hydrated, stay fueled up, and be ready to make it to top cut. I think you're gonna be locked in here at 4-0.
Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Take care. All right.
Later, man.
All right, dude. Habibi coming in with a dub, sitting at that 4-0 already. Impressive showcase. I think there are some other players sitting at 4-0 as we're going into the all-important round number 5. I think I updated my screen already. It already says round number 5. So we're gonna take a little. I gotta take a quick break. I gotta go check the plumbing in my bathroom real quick to make sure it's still intact and working, and then we'll come back in. So I'll BRB. Don't touch that dial. Keep it locked. Keep following the program and keep doing that whole thing. And make sure you guys are also opening up your YouTube as well to support Myers on YouTube, so we can get a little dual cast there and we can keep that thing rolling. But we'll BRB. Don't touch that dial. Keep it locked. JDZQuest, Myers in the building. ETB all the way. Be back soon.